Hey everyone, it's Justin. Thank you for watching and or listening to the podcast, and welcome to my house. It is time for another ServiceNow Store highlights episode. That's SSH version 20250902. It's our first episode of September 2025, and we have 46 new or updated applications in the ServiceNow Store since our last episode. That includes two compatibility updates, 5 fixes, 2 ghost applications, 6 highlights, 16 minor updates, 9 new releases, 5 release nodes fails, and 1 restored application that I missed on a previous episode that was actually a downgrade. So we won't go back and fix anything, but I thought that was interesting. So let's get started here. For the compatibility updates, we have Tenable for ITSM and Tenable.ot for vulnerability response, both updated to be version compatible with version, I think it was Yokohama or Zurich. I can't remember what the actual one was, but it was a compatibility update. There were 5 fixes: Avanair RFP Flow Supplier Portal, Beyond Trust Privilege Management Integration, Generative AI Controller, Microsoft Azure OEM Translator Service Spoke, and Qualys Core were the 5 fixes for the episode. The 2 ghost applications, which I did verify are still ghost right before I hit record. That includes CDW Smart Tracker Spoke and COZ Pro or COZ Pro. The first one obviously is from CDW. The second one, COZ Pro, is from KA2 Ltd. Those have been removed from the ServiceNow Store. That brings us to our minor updates. We'll just run through the list here really quick. AI translations powered by Lionbridge, Akamai Guardicore segmentation, API Service Graph Connector for Kong Connect, CG4 asset tracking, conversational integration with Slack, Conversational Studio, Delinea Credential Resolver, Global Signs Atlas PKI-AAS connector, Microsoft Azure OpenAI Generative AI Spoke, OpenAI Generative AI Spoke, Orca Security for vulnerability response, PagerDuty platform for real-time operations, Relish Data Assure, Secure Things Alert Spoke, and Service Graph Connector for Run Zero, Service Graph Connector for Tenable were the minor updates for this episode. We did unfortunately have 5 release notes fails. If you haven't seen or heard an episode before, a release note fail simply means there was a version that changed, but there's not enough in the release notes to tell you if it was a minor update, if it was a fix, or what have you. So those were Bishop Fox Cosmos Exposure Management, CloudGuard CNAPP, Grip Security CMDB, InfoSec Global ISG, Agile Sec Analytics Integration for Vulnerability Response Module, and Onarkin Smart Locker Spokes were the release notes fails. That restored application I mentioned earlier was Microsoft Defender for Cloud Security Integration for security operations, for cloud integration for security operations. It was restored to version 30.0.1. If we take a look at the, wrong link there. Let's go to the actual application. It was very briefly downgraded to version 2.7.3 on the 23rd of August, and then restored to version 30.0.1 on the 30th of August, which was last week. And that brings us to our new releases, everybody's favorite part of the episode. Let's get started with the first one from TM Labs, Guest Pass, external access without extra steps. The key features for this app: invite external users through a ServiceNow catalog item, automatic or manual process revocation, integration with Microsoft Entra ID for secure federated access, customizable welcome messages, track invitation and access status in real time, restrict access to catalog item using user criteria and ACLs, and scoped and modular implementation with flow action support. And that is what's new from the team at TM Labs. Our second new release is Hummingbird International, secure IT disposal, buyback and data destruction, and get paid more with Hummingbird International. The key features include an integrated lead submission form, real-time status tracking, and service selection and document upload. And that is what's new from the team at LogoDesignGuru.com Incorporated. Our third new release is Infosys Customer Relationship Management. I'll point out that this is not really an app, it's a Learn More button, probably for professional services, but let's run through those key features real quick. On the functional side, a self-service experience, AI-based virtual assistant, single window for customer services, knowledge support, real-time visibility to customer cases, and CPQ, or Configure Price Quote. On the technical side, case management, integration to partner ecosystem like Genesys, Adobe, SAP Ariba, and Microsoft Teams, SLAs and notifications, approvals and playbooks, Now Assist, workflows, and CRM agent workspace. And that is what's new from the team at Infosys Limited. Our next new application is License Optimizer, a Now Assist agent for ServiceNow license optimizations. Key features for this one include identifying users inactive for 30 or more days, reassigning their tasks to active users, and inactive users to optimize license usage. And that is what's new from SysIntegra Pty Ltd. Our next new application is Qualys FIM, enable continuous compliance with Qualys FIM and ServiceNow integration. Key features: view the FIM incident and events imported from Qualys, and view incidents assigned to me or assigned to your group. And that's what's new for the team at Qualys Inc. Our next new release is Screen Connect Remote Support Integration. Launch remote support sessions straight from ServiceNow incidents, fast, secure, backstage enabled with every session auto-logged back to the ticket. Let's take a look at the key features. Built for text, trusted by text, one-click sessions launched directly from incident records, backstage feature for silent behind-the-scenes troubleshooting and file transfer, automatic session sync, pre-configured invites send connection links via email or chat instantly, instant join links, live status and alerts notify agents when end users join or leave a session, enterprise-grade security, and universal device support like Windows, Mac OS, Linux, Android, and iOS. And that's what's new for the team at ConnectWise LLC. Our next new release is STM''Buddy, Now Assist agent for service delivery manager in ServiceNow. The key features: unresolved incident retrieval, similar incident analysis, resolver availability checks, and automated incident assignment. And that's what's new from SysIntegra Pty Ltd. Our next new release is SLO connector for Relish Data Assure, automate, validate, and secure supplier data with unmatched confidence. The key features for this app include bank details validation, tax details validation, location details validation, and sanction lists validation. And that's what's new from the team at Relish IQ Incorporated. Our last new release for the episode is T-Mobile Quick Connect, giving IT administrators, procurement teams, and employees a smarter, faster way to order and manage wireless lines and devices all in one place. The key features include a native ServiceNow experience, end-to-end order management, smart catalog control, flexible SIM options, automated approvals, and real-time status and auditing. And that is what's new from the team at T-Mobile USA Incorporated. And that takes us to our highlights. We've got 6 this week. We'll get started first with 1E ITSM Connect. It was updated to version 6.1.22. And in this version, they've introduced customizable retry messages, async API execution, category subcategory controls, and asset lookup extension. And that's what's new from the team by 1E. The next highlight is Avanair RFP Flow. It was updated to version number 4.0.0, and in this version they've introduced real-time internal collaboration with team chat, section-level scoring, scoring multiple suppliers, export supplier responses to Excel, and some user experience enhancements. And that's what's new from the team at Avanair. Our third highlight of the episode is Guardian Workplace Access and Identity Governance. It was updated to version number 1.0.0, and in this version they've introduced merge individual visits into a group visit, photo capture consent text configuration, and an integration monitor for your integrations. And that's what's new from Alert Enterprise Incorporated. The next highlight is Portal Pro. Portal Pro was updated to version number 2.1.2, and in this version there's some improvements with the file manager, including sorting, unread document highlighting, folder highlighting, node actions, selection of multiple files, additional filter controls, and certifications for the Zurich release. And that is what's new from Archive AG. Our second to last highlight for the episode is Service Graph Connector for Juniper Mist. It was updated to version 1.5.0, and in this version they've introduced some new features including company assignment, automatic relationship cleanup, MSP site synchronization, and enhanced site naming. There were also some improvements, including the processing and HTTP responses of the auto ticketing feature, and added missed recommended action to the incidents created by the auto ticketing feature. And don't forget, there were also some fixes for this application in the latest update from the team at Juniper Networks Incorporated. Our last highlight is Vivid Charts. Vivid Charts was updated to version number 2.0.0, and in this one, the big rocks enhancements include report themes, copy/paste report elements, a new workflow that allows exporting report settings. Some additional platform enhancements include that you can now apply styles from one chart to all similar chart types on a report, and can set the styles of a chart as the default styles for any new chart of the same chart type for that report. Speaking of charts, there were some chart library updates, including independent style on the X and Y axes and data values, setting minimum and maximum values for your axes label truncation, trim dates data collection option, ability to customize date format on date labels, and use icons with your project status map. And just like the previous one we saw, there are a bunch of fixes included with this update from the team at Vivid Charts LLC. And that, everyone, is our entire episode. Let's take one more look at what you just saw or heard. That was 9 new releases, 6 highlights, 2 compatibility updates, 16 minor updates, 2 ghost applications, 5 fixes, and 5 release notes fails. I hope you found this video or podcast helpful. If you did, please like, please subscribe, or share it with somebody who you think might be interested in what's new, what was updated, or what was removed from the ServiceNow store. And until next time, don't forget to always be learning.